Okay, yours well, did some upgrades here. Got me a 100 amp Muppet charger has arrived. Move the inverter up on the stand. Get more airflow, it's out of the way of the batteries. I can actually wash these with the hose these down and clean these as part of my maintenance schedule and not have to worry about getting anything important wet. Yeah, that's pretty, nothing to get really damaged on there. Yeah, that's nothing to really get damaged on there, but I'll just cover that up and so it doesn't get corroded, so anything to worry about. But I can just put baking soda all over this and hose these down if I need be, just to take care of all this bit of acid splatter. Kick corrosion and everything down to a minimal. Makes maintenance easy. That's running quite nicely up there. Better than being sitting down here all the time. Anyway, I've already programmed this up. I've got its own Bluetooth communications module. So we'll set up on the phone app. 16 amps, 26 or 7 volts. This can easily run up to 100 amps, which is awesome. This can run when this is running the air fryer and not stress. 30 amps, 97% charged. That meter says something else, 73%. That's got the capacity, amp hours programmed into it. This is a bit different though. I don't think I programmed the amp hours into this. I don't think I might have, but I just can't remember. But it's already set up for flooded lead acid batteries, and it does the equalisation, everything. It's all set up and ready to go. There we go. There's my record so far. Since I installed it the other day, 1.6 kilowatt hours. It's pretty good. I haven't got the battery temperature plugged in though. Where am I going to put the temperature sensor anyway? Here, 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 here. There's no realistic, buddy. There's no real way I can plug in the temperature sensor for the batteries. It's not going to give me a true reading, so I just left it off. Or metal too. You see it's welded there. It's actually really nicely made. This is a competitor to the Victron. But I'm quite happy with our energy. It makes some pretty good stuff. Not too expensive, not super duper expensive, but they are what they are. They're sort of a mid-range, sort of upper market sort of thing. I got a pretty good deal on this. This normally sells for $800, and I got it for 640, which is with this as well included. It's pretty damn good. I bought it straight off the Energy Australia website. Gave me a good deal on that. Quite happy with that. That's worked out very nice. That's actually working much better. It pays to not skimp. If you want the best out of your solar system, yeah, you just don't skimp. And the 60 amp, I put the 60 amp energy controller in here. Much better performance. Upgraded the wires, the TPS I was using. It's just too lossy, getting too warm. Mains rated cabling, it's only rated for about 5 amp max. That's just, I'm losing about 80% of my solar panel's energy through that cable alone. Since I did the proper upgrade, I'm getting much better performance now. I'm getting a full 30 amp of current charging on a good day now, which I never ever could get before. This is awesome. This charge controller I was using just wasn't cutting it, and it was making a zzz noise. I just couldn't track where it was coming from. It was definitely coming from this, so initially I couldn't track where it was coming from, but yeah, it was just making that stupid noise. Don't ever skimp on these charge controllers ever you do. If you want the best out of your system, shop around and get the, yeah, just shop around. So far I'm pretty damn happy with the Energy products. They're not too expensive, not super expensive, and not super crappy either. So there's somewhere in the middle. Lift the Bluetooth on there. It's working nice. Look at that. The fridge does not using any battery power at all. Awesome. I can run more than one old fridge now. I can run several of them now. I'm just going to lump that in the fridge. I've got to make something to hold these screws on. I might get some stainless steel pot rivets. I'm thinking about it. I'll get some stainless steel rivets in there to hold it. I'll get some nuts for these screws. That level. That's a nice annoying level. My JB weld here is absolutely brilliant. That's holding nicely. That's actually working out better than I thought. That JB weld's done the trick. That's awesome. That is awesome. I got it done about 4, which is plenty cold. Plenty cold. Might even get some IKEA or Bunnings stick-on bathroom rack. I could stick it in the middle here, put something on the door, have a door shelf in there. This thing's working awesomely. The pays to insulate this, definitely well worth it. Not much rattling going behind there. Running quite happily. Here's some BAZ load wheel action. It's an off-grid BAZ now for running fridges. I'll may still get some more of these meters and make another setup. I'll get an older meter out of my collection, a lower current rated one or something. Another one of these 520 amperes, 5 to 20 amperes, 520 amperes. Lost my train of thought there. It's got 8,781 kilowatt hours on it. Just over 1,000 or so kilowatt hours since I got it. Anyway, that's working nicely. Made this little table up and put the batches on the original pellet. I scored them off, which I should have done in the first place. It's nice to have them off the concrete, even though they're still sitting on a bit of plastic, but have them up high. Relatively guarded from the little one, and the little one's got a thing of electricity. You love playing with wires and cords and things. Like I still maintain the batteries, said that water level indicators perfectly through gaps. Made this little table up. I got me, I was going to use a handsaw to make all this and cut all this up with a handsaw, but I get a sore arm and yeah, I just get too uncomfortable using the handsaw all the time. I got sick of it. So I got lucky and scored a proper genuine Milwaukee Sawzall, or we call in Australia a Recipro. It came with just the skin only and the charger. Pretty good price. It's just missing the handle that goes on that and the shoe that slides in, the metal shoe, which I've got those on order. They're on their way. Next up, I'm going to get a some 9 or 12 amp hour batteries for this. I'm going to shop around if I get as lucky as I did with these Makita 6 amp hours. I got these two for $100 each, which is a bargain for genuines. There's good sells in these too. A bargain. I'm going to try and get that lucky with a set of 9 or 12 amp hour M80 Milwaukee batteries, because it's a pretty heavy demand tool. Not recommended to go anything under 9 amp hours if you're using this thing heavily. I've used one of these at work and we've only got the 5 amp hour batteries, and I've already killed 2 of them. This is a very high demanding tool. Brushless motor, but yeah, it still uses a lot of power for anything less than, it's less than about 5 amp hours. Anything smaller than that, just not recommended. It will kill the batteries, destroys them. This is a 4 amp hour battery. I've only done some light work with this, cut a couple of cheap branches, and as I said, use it to cut these legs and these brackets to make this table. For light duty work it's a lot, but I'm definitely going to start shopping for some high demand batteries for this thing. Got a Diablo blade. I watched the I did some reviews and watched some reviews online and stuff, which is the best blade to use. Because I know I don't like cheap blades. I've had a fair share of cheap blades just not doing the job. And Diablo was turned out to be the most durable. I'm quite happy with it so far. Anyway, I did order a Milwaukee M18 Dual 2. Got lucky on eBay and got refurbished M18 Milwaukee dual. Same as this, but in Milwaukee. But I'm going to use it as a parts unit. The trigger switch is on its way though for this particular dual here. But I'm going to keep the Milwaukee one for parts because this drivetrain is a damn good quality drivetrain. Got that dual fairly cheap too. This is only good for light duty work. I'll use it for doing the screws up on this table. Did a pretty good job. Got a bit hot, didn't smoke, but yeah, it's only a light duty. But yeah, the actual worth in this one here is actually much more heavier duty than this one. Although this one is made in the UK. That's the advantage of this Makita. It's actually made in the UK, which is pretty damn good. I might even I might take the other parts Milwaukee dual and put that chuck on this one of the rifles. That's the only thing that lets this draw down. It's a chuck. It's just not a very good chuck in comparison to if we wanted a heavy duty work with it. Go with this one. Much better chuck. The clutch system is pretty good on this. It's all plastic in there, just the same as this one, but yeah, I'm definitely going to try that. One in Milwaukee, one of ours, I'm definitely going to swap the chucks over with this one. Make a damn good, have a pretty damn good power set of cordless drills then. Why not? Anyway, thanks for watching.